Alright, here's what's going on today. I am going back over the map 1 side, really, and there was kind of a road from that here, I'll show you. The intersection that I keep saying I'm going to get back to, well, I'm kind of back in that area. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I didn't go through the water yet. You know, there's a couple roads in here I wouldn't mind doing something with. I did get down to here. And then there's a gate here I opened, so I theoretically could do this too, and I probably will just for grins. I don't think there's anything over here. I mean, there's kind of a building there. Um, and I think isn't that where yeah, wait a minute, is this where I came down? Yeah, this is where I first came down and had to go around all this to do the generator or something. Well, now the generator's all flooded. I found it up here on this construction, and I brought it down. I'm pretty sure had to put it down somewhere over here. Um, yeah, you know what? I don't even know. I'd have to go back and look. But I'm pretty sure it's like here somewhere. Anyway, that ain't working anymore. So I went back and I did the pipes. There was one up here. I think it was like right over here somewhere. I had to fix the pipes, so I did that. I didn't record any of that, I don't think. Oh, you know what was crazy about that is I'm like, well, okay, let's do the pipe thing. I got the power running over to the substation. But look what I had to do here to get to where the pipes were. Now, here's the weird thing is you can't just like go under a bar here, right? So I did this at first and I was like, okay, well, I can't get my truck up this way. So I had to go this way to the power plant because there is a break here. And so I came in this way, had to take out some trees there. And then, man, I mean, this was a lot of sand. And then I had to go all the way down and around and then try to jerry rig. Now, probably some people would have went right here and just made a big ramp. I was following an existing trail. So that was kind of tricky. You know how the hills can be. And this is a big hill. And so I came up here and fixed a pipe there. And I believe maybe one right here. I'm not really sure. And one over this way. Right here, I think. And then back down. So I didn't pave it or anything, because why? Oh, what's going on here? Some kind of weird cloudage going on. Oh, maybe I haven't seen it, so it's still that, out of zone cloud. Anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at, and I went and found, let's pull back a little bit. Oh, there was this, where am I at here? Oh yeah, okay, so I got this one going. Now I saw this road, so I bulldozed big boulders out of the way and inspected way over here and found this ship. Um, so I scanned this ship over here. I was like, oh, okay. Wind 7 or something like that. Then I was over here and I was going to build another bridge from this thing. This had a bunch of stuff on it I plowed. And I was going to build a bridge across, but I, for some reason, couldn't do it. And here's another boat that I scanned with my little vehicle here. No, where'd that little, okay, I got to off-road somewhere around here. Okay, where am I now? All the traffic is running just because, I like that. And now I'm kind of back here, brought all my equipment back from the other side. Got my fuel tanker, home base, and I'm putting down this. I haven't really flattened all this. I flattened it just enough to clear a couple of trees that were falling over the road here. And there's one more I got to get to. I got my truck to slam underneath of it, and I was like, I better go get my little, what do they call this thing? A mulcher? So yeah, I'm going to and it takes out stumps and trees. But yeah, this whole first side that we were on, it's all been wiped out. So I figured I'd better go check everything out from the original. And so that's what I'm doing. Not that anybody cares. Now I could leave the stump and just get rid of the tree, because this is a little annoying. And I think there's another one up ahead there too. But I used this on that tree on the other side of the bridge that was kind of annoying me. There it is. Gotta get it. Get it. Munch it. There we go. Oh, it took the whole... Oh, okay. See how the stump is still there? Not gonna mess with that. It's not in the way. But, yeah. This little guy works pretty good. I started collecting logs. You can see at the top right, I got 5 logs. So I went and used my tree cutter and tree hauler or whatever. But it turns out there's no use for logs on this, the 1 and 2. So I'm like, okay. I don't have any more pipes in stock. I only made enough that I needed. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But there's a ton of recycling around here. So I might, and I don't know what that can go up to. I don't know what the highest count on pipes are. But on the other side of the bridge, I mean, there's so much trash and metal I can scrap for hours and hours. So I'm probably going to do that and just see how many pipes I can make. And then I got to haul the pipes and go store them. And the cool thing is when I store them, and that's way up here. What's that called? I stored them up here. No, not there. Over here. Mountain? Yeah. And so when I store stuff here, it shows up in this area, which is really cool. Now, I don't know if that does it everywhere, but I kind of like that. Is this okay? Oh yeah, so here too. It's always got the same stuff. So if I drop off pipes here, they'll start stacking, which is really cool. I might want to do that more. Are those the only 2 I can store crap at? Warehouse is up on a hill. No, I don't think this one does it. This ain't a place I can store things. So yeah, pretty cool though. Which means I gotta drive all back around. Yeah, there's no place over here. Now I don't know about this place. Remember the first place we had to put the wall up and it didn't really help? Yeah, I don't think there's anything up here. I'm gonna go look around. Might be some scrap. Now remember, I'm getting ready to go on to map 3. So I figured, let me look around, see what else is there to do. It's really cool because they gave me a power cable layer, which I think I stored. It was over here, and when you go, lucky I left my road dirt or sand, rather, because it digs up a trough all the way through, and I was like, oh crap! And so I came back over it again with the bulldozer just to flatten it out. And I'm not gonna pave. Well, I really don't hold me to that. I might pave that. This is a route, but the trucks are doing okay right there, and this one's doing okay. I did pave that. And what I start doing is, at first I was saying, no, I don't want to do a single lane. Well, when you do the automated single lane, it's different than when you do one. And I think, wait a minute, is this the place? Yeah, I think that was, like right here, it did an automated one somewhere in here. Probably right here. And as long as I can, get a shoulder to cry out. I mean, a shoulder to park on. I guess it's okay. Anyway, so now I can get this guy out of the way. Oh, this thing still running? Shut that off. Yeah, I need to park off to the side somewhere with this joker. And I'm probably going to pave this too, because it's part of that intersection. Oh, easy. Easy. Then here's this original road that we took. So it's like, a matter of fact, I think this is the original road because that one it was even flooded out on the other one. So let's continue with the sand. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to show where I was at, and I don't know. Yeah, here's another tree I'm gonna have to get rid of. I might mess with that one. Then I got this flooded area, mudslide, and it looks like another tree. And yeah, I might clean all this up too. I think this was originally crap, but there's another tree. This is going to be a bit. Yeah, because I wasn't going this way with my traffic. I think I went this way on all my traffic, yeah. So I'll probably go in here. But if I pick up anything, I have the big giant semi now, so theoretically I can pick up quite a bit and go make a bunch of pipes, because I would like to see how many pipes and this is before I even go on to map 3 for crying out loud. And then there's, the concrete. Now I think all this carries over. Maybe it doesn't. Actually, I don't even know if any of that carries over. But you know what? I'm having a ball. This is one of the worst roads. Well, I don't know about worst, but it's a bad one. There's nothing I can do about all this. I mean, theoretically, I could, lay down sand everywhere. But I'm like, why would I do that? That just seems crazy. But I may do this road here just for continuity's sake and bring it around. Um, yeah, look at that. I still got the trucks going. Every now and again, they kind of hit each other right over here because they do cross, like right here. There's a little cross here. Uh, and the guy that we just saw driving, he's going to come right up into here. But what are you going to do, really? I mean, then you got this guy going that way. So there's always going to be a cross. You just kind of hope the timing's good, right? So many times, I think like 4 or 5 times, they shut down and it says, "Oh, you got a problem," and it's usually right here. So I think somebody comes this way, and then this guy just plows them right into this crane thing. Um, yeah, I think that's mostly where the issue would be. Everything else seems to be doing okay. Nobody else is crossing, so you can see a couple of vehicles going this way. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, maybe. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's the only problem area. Because these guys are close to each other, so I made this one wider. Oh, I remember when I showed you my original road was crap? It was like one of the first ones I did over here. Yeah, I redid all this. And then I added this one on, because that wasn't here last time. Tied that in. It's not being used by me only. But yeah. What else was there? Can I shut any of this off? No. Go to vehicles. Oh, I'll pull up bridges. Least amount of crap on the screen. Got rid of this tree here. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Nobody really gives a crap. But yeah, so I'm working on this, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So let's jump into what? I guess more dirt, really. This is time consuming. Maybe I won't show you this one. I'll go back and do some more. Just laying down the sand is just very, very... Let's just get this guy busy. He's just been sleeping over here. Come on, let's go! And then I gotta... See how it's quite bumpy there? I'll get all of this taken care of. Probably have to go across that grass. Kind of hard to point with my mouse. But you know what I mean. Tie that all together. Great fun. This is awesome fun for me, anyway. I'm surprised more people just don't love this, really. Oh, maybe they do. I don't know. See, this doesn't have the best view in the world, man. I wish I could... So I drove all over the map in first person on my little scout buggy when I was looking for all the ships. I guess that's a thing that you got to find all the ships that were pushed up on the shore. But the thing about that is it's more than just... I think I found like 5 or 6, really. But I could see where, I don't want to really watch all this. But like this one here is not the best first person. When I go driving around the map, I think I'll go with first person. But when it comes to this, the drone view seems to be awesome. And like I say, nobody's asking me to do this particular road. I just saw it was crap, and somebody had to do it. These stupid rocks, man. Sometimes I could knock them out of the way. Let's see if I can do that. See how it tears up the ground, though? But you have to kind of be in grind mode or flatten mode to do it. But this is early on, so I'm not going to really worry about that gouge. I'll just clean it up real quick. Get back up in the road, man. Where are you going? Ah, there we go. I don't like starting and stopping because it leaves a ridge, but the rocks are annoying as hell. I've tried it with multiple vehicles. What's the best to get rid of the rocks? I mean, you can't grab them with the car. You can't lock onto them. Let's see. One time I had like over on the other side there was a ton of freaking those rocks, and I was like, well, I was pushing them. Oh, I was thinking it was where I was going uphill to do the pipes. I mean, like 20 and 30 of them you can push. But 1 or 2, They just kind of jam me up a bit. Looks like I'm hanging on to these. Like a buddy of mine was asking about, I don't know, is that my kind of thing? I'm like, I mean, I don't know, it's got to be your kind of thing. I mean, look how long it takes. And see how it made a divot because these stupid rocks? That's alright. Jamming me up a little bit. Actually, I should probably push those out the frickin' way before I get the final flattening down. Just causes problems after a while. I'm not gonna have any automated trucks over here, so it really shouldn't be a problem. But let's see if I can't. There we go. Kind of works. I don't want to be in. I haven't got the thing flattened out well, but that's okay. I'm gonna fix all this. There we go. Way better. Now fix this mess I just made. That's as fast as this thing goes, too. In flatten mode, anyway. And I will tie that road in. Give it a nice, smooth transition. I'll have to do that before. I noticed that it's a little more tricky once you get the asphalt down. Trying to get it, you have to kind of like overlay dirt onto the actual asphalted area. I've tried it multiple ways. Like before I do the roller, I'll try to tie that in nice. Oh, and the roller does work. If I go over a section 10 to 12 to 15 times, yeah, it actually does smooth out a lot of those bumpy areas. It just takes forever. And I don't want to do it in low speed because, God, that would take really forever. Alright, let's get back to the drive now. Yeah, maybe I will just switch off. Let's just go to the truck. Oh, those barrels. They should move. I don't think I can crush them or anything, but yeah, we got another tree coming up. I love the weather. Awesome. I'll be using a lot more sand, so I can get a lot more shoulder. Oh, I can destroy them. Nice. Those are not recyclable anyway, as far as I know. But I did a ton of recycling. It's just very, very time consuming. I used a truck with its own crane. It seemed to be the easiest. Found some giant yellow tubes, and I got a semi out, and I got them all in the truck, and I couldn't put them anywhere. I was like, crap. They're not used. It was just, practice, I reckon. Still fun. I wonder if I should grind this guy before I... Well, I might be able to push it the other way. Anyway, where are we? Okay, time here. And so this is what I'm going to do. And what I'll do is, yeah, if anybody's interested, I'll just show you after the fact. I mean, that's, you pretty much get the gist of this area. And it's not really a special project or anything. Okay, I might be able to push my way through here. With this, anyway. Yeah, no, let's get this guy caught up. Then I'll bring the mulcher over here and get that tree out of my way. I've had one of my vehicles flip. What was it? I can't remember which one it was. I hit restore. I mean, I was going to bring the grain over and all that, but it was way away from everything. I was like, I think I'll just chintzy it. There it is. Get the sweet spot. Yeah. Alright. Is this another entrance into something? What is this? Oh, okay, that's another route over here. Oh, okay. You know, I might do that and connect it over here. Because I know that I can't move this stuff. But I might, well, no, I can't move that stuff, can I? Eh, anyway. Get back in the truck. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I just wanted to kind of keep you up to date. And so what I will do is I'll just finish this road and then maybe next time I'll just show it. No big deal. I mean, nobody's going to watch long OS videos of these. I know how it goes. I'm still going to do it. Like, I've been slowly making them shorter and stuff like that. What am I at right now? Yeah, whatever. If anybody's interested. I mean, I like long. I watch long and I make long. I mean, what am I going to do? But here's a 30. You guys have a good one. And I'll catch you next time. Later.